And starting in child's pose. Bring big toes to touch. Your knees could be wide or your knees could be touching. It's really your preference. Belly drops down, arms can reach out, or your arms could go by your heels and you could rest here. The forehead is down. Now, you can stay here if you want. You can bring the palms together and bring thumbs to the neck. To start to stretch the triceps out. You can draw the hips back. And finding length in your spine. If you need a little bit more here, you could put blocks underneath each elbow. And get a little bit more stretch. As you're here, start to just breathe in and breathe out. Notice the inhale and notice the exhale. And as you breathe, scan the body and see what your body's telling you. And paying attention to what you find and taking care of those areas. And once you have that, go ahead and return to the breath and start to cultivate a 4-8 breath, where you breathe into the count of 4 through the nose, and then you breathe out to the count of 8 through the nose or through an open mouth, your choice. Breathing into the count of 4 and breathing out to the count of 8. Take a few more breaths here like that, breathing in and breathing out. And try to breathe with sound when you can. So you'll breathe through the nose with sound. You'll breathe out through the mouth with sound. And 2 more breaths. When you're ready, we'll move out of this. So go ahead and walk your hands towards your knees. And then come all the way up. You can take an easy seat with the legs if you'd like, or you can keep the knees on the earth. Bring the knees to touch if that's your choice, and bring your heels over your bum. The inhale, lift the arms up. On the exhale, bend the elbows, find the bend to the mid-upper back. And then inhale, reach up. On the exhale, we'll twist to the right. Bring the right hand by your feet and the left hand outside your right thigh. And look over that shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms. On the exhale, twisting to the left. Bring the right hand outside the left thigh. Left hand behind you. Inhale, lift the arms. On the exhale, find the bend in the mid-upper back, opening the heart for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift up. On the exhale, bring the hands down and start with table, bringing hands under shoulders and then tuck your toes. Find an inhale, lift the heart, the nose, and the tail. On the exhale, round. Ribs to hips, chin to chest, doming your spine to the sky. On the inhale, belly down, lift the heart, lift the nose, lift the tail. And on the exhale, round like cat, ribs to hips, chin to chest. Inhale, lift the heart. And exhale, round like cat. Once more, inhale, lift. And exhale, round. On the inhale, neutral spine. Go ahead and step back to down dog. So take the feet about hip width, could be wider. And then hands are at least shoulder width, index fingers pointing forward. Turn your inner elbows towards the wall in front of you and start to walk your dog out. If down dog is too much for your shoulders, go ahead and drop the knees. Stay here for about 2 more breaths, just walking out your down dog. Now when you're ready, stillness, walk your feet up to your hands. Lay your belly on your thighs. Take opposite hand, opposite elbow, biceps by ears, and sway a little side to side. Good. So if you have low back issues or really tight hamstrings, you'll bend the knees every time you come here. Now release your hands to the earth. 3 half lifts. Inhale, come up. Bring your hands to your shins. Lengthen your spine. Move your heart forward. And on the exhale, hinge and fold, bending the knees if you need to. On the inhale, halfway up, finding that length, shining the heart on the wall it's facing. And on the exhale, hinge and fold, bending the knees if you need to. Once more, inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge and fold down. Now bend knees, press feet. With a straight spine, inhale, come all the way up. Pelvic floor and low ribs in. On the exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze shoulder tips, find the bend in the upper back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge and fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Plant the hands, step to plank and drop the knees. And then lower to the mat. Now bring elbows under shoulders for Sphinx pose. Your feet can be on the wall behind you. Elbows under shoulders. Spread the fingers wide. Press the hands into the earth. Inhale, pull the heart forward. And then lift the knees if you want. Draw shoulder tips together. The tops of my toes are on the floor right now. Squeeze the shoulder tips together and open the heart. Chin parallel with the earth. Your job is to stay here, squeezing the shoulder tips together, pulling the heart forward, pressing your hands into the earth. Hip points are on the earth. Find that 4-8 breath. Breathe into the count of 4. On the exhale, breathe out to the count of 8. Stay here, breathing in, breathing out, pressing hands, pulling heart forward, squeezing shoulder tips. 2 more breaths. Breathe with sound. Breathe into the count of 4. Breathe out to the count of 8. 1 more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Go ahead and tint the fingers wide. Outside your shoulders. If you're more back bendy, a little closer to your ribs. Now on this one, I'll press the balls of my feet into the wall behind me a little bit so the toes are tucked a little bit. On the inhale, rise up, the knees lift, squeeze the shoulder tips together, find the bend there. And on the exhale, lower down. We'll twist to the right. Inhale, lift, look over the right shoulder, press your feet into the wall. And exhale, lower. To the left, inhale, rise up. Look over the left shoulder, hips stay down. And exhale, lower. Once more up the middle. Inhale, lift and squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down. Good. Bring left elbow under left shoulder. You can use a strap for this if you want. So grab a strap. You can take the loop and put it around your right foot. Bring the right elbow forward. Then pull the right foot towards your tush. Now, you can stay here and breathe. You can lay down if that feels better. You can have left elbow under left shoulder. You can rise up a bit if that feels good. Those of you who want, and your footwork, your hand can go to your foot, do that. Bring heel to bum and lift the heart if it feels good. Hip points stay down, heart moves forward, stretching right quad. Tuck your tailbone a lot. Find that 4-8 breath, breathing for 4. Breathing out for 8. Couple more times. One more. And then go ahead and release. You can do the same thing on the other side. Bring right elbow under right shoulder. Lift left toes. So you can strap the left foot if you want, like you did the right. Or you can take hand to the foot. And then bring the heel to the bum. You can stay down. Or you can lift the heart. Tuck the tail. Find the 4-8 breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe into the count of 4. Breathe out to the count of 8. 2 more times, breathing in. One more. So good. Go ahead and release. And come back to child's. Release the low back. And then when you're ready, walk hands over to the left and take right hand on top of the left hand and draw the right hip back and stretch the right side body. Inhale, walk your hands back to center. Take the right hand over to the left hand on top of the right hand. Draw the left hip back. Inhale, take the hands forward. Press the hands, lift the hips, tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Good. Walk your feet up to your hands. Bend the knees, press the feet, straight spine to stand. On the exhale, bend elbows and open the heart. Inhale, reach. Step the left foot way back. Turn right toes towards the left mat. And then inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, bend elbows and open the heart. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Inhale, reach. Now take the hands behind you and you can bind the hands if you want. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Inhale, lift the heart again. Exhale, hinge in half. Shoot the butt way, way back. Pigeon your big toes a bit. Drop the head. Give the head a shake. Fist goes over the floor. Now you can have a strap in your hands. Okay, so the hands can be really wide like this. You can have a strap. The head is heavy. Give it a shake. Breathing for 3. And 2, 1, and then release the hands to the earth. Now, bend the right knee, walk your hands over to the right foot, and lift the left toes. You can stay here. You can bring elbows to the earth. Just taking a side lunge. So you're getting into the right hip a bit. You're getting into the left inner thigh. You can drop the hips if it feels good. Good. You can walk your hands over to the left, right hand too, and find a stretch from that right hip all the way to the right shoulder. Still stretching the left inner thigh. And find that 4-8 breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming out of it, walk the hands back towards your body. Switch to the other side. So bend the left knee. Walk hands over to the left foot. Lift the right toes. Stay high or go low. It's your choice. You can stay here or you can come down. Elbows could be on blocks. You could also walk your hands over to the right and just bow down, finding a stretch through the spine as well as the right leg. Head is heavy. Neck is soft. 4-8 breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Go ahead and come out of it. Walk your hands back towards your body. Now we're going to switch back over to the right leg. So bend the right knee. Crawl to the top of the mat. Take right foot to the edge of the right mat. Bring left knee to the mat. Pad the knee if you need to for lizard. So the right foot can be on the edge of the right mat. Both hands can be inside the left foot. Now, if you want, you can press your back foot into the wall behind you and elbows can go down. You can lift the knee, or the knee can be down, or you don't have to have foot on the wall. Just breathe. Right toes can turn out. And just take about 8 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. If you don't like the knee up, knee can be down. Doesn't have to be up. So good. Coming out of it, bring hands to the mat. Turn the right toes forward. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee, step to plank. And exhale, knees down. Walk your hands towards your knees. Good. On the inhale, rise up. Untuck your toes. On the exhale, bring hands to low back. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, lift the heart. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Exhale, walk it out. Find plank. Bring the left leg forward for lizard. Drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toes. You could press the foot into the right wall. You can have hands inside left foot. You can also bring elbows to the mat. You can turn the left toes out. Find your lizard here. If you want, you can lift the right knee by tucking the right toes, pressing right foot into the wall. You don't have to do that if it's too much. 4, 8 breath, 4 times. A reminder, you can put the knee down if it's too much. When you're ready, walk the hands in. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Bring front foot to back foot and drop the knees. Push back again. Let's take that camel. This time we're going to turn around and face the wall. So pat the knees if you need to and tuck your toes. Put hip points on the wall. Take hands to low back. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Tuck chin. On the inhale, lift the heart. Press hips into the wall. Open the heart for 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Untuck toes. Sit the butt down. Come to your spine. Take your strap. So take your strap and put it around the right foot. Take the right toes to the wall behind you. Let your left foot and your left leg just relax and no muscular tension. And then take your right toes to the wall behind you. I'm going to put a timer on you for just 1 minute. So bend right knee if you need to. Don't overstretch. And just breathe here. There's no pain behind the knee, no pain at that glute. 4, 8 breath. Breathing in and breathing out. One last breath here. Now drop the right leg over to the right, getting into that inner thigh again. Left hand on left hip bone, look over left shoulder. And have your timer. Right toes to the wall behind you. And just a few more breaths. That 4-8 breath, breathing into the count of 4, breathing out to the count of 8. And then go ahead and come out of it. Lift the right heel up, bend the right knee, and then slide the right heel next to the left heel. Other side. Lift the left leg up, strap that left foot if you need to. Take toes to the wall behind you. It's a fresh leg. Be kind to it. Bend the knee if you need to, all right? No pain in that knee. Your timer is on. You have 1 minute here. Shoulders towards the earth. For 8 breath. Coming out of it, drop left foot towards the left. Right hand on right hip bone, look over right shoulder, left toes to the wall behind your head. Bending that knee if you need to. That 4-8 breath. Final breath here. You're ready. Lift the left leg up. Bend the knee if you need to. And bring both knees into the belly. Cross your ankles and rock to sit. So good. Go ahead and come back to hands and knees. Untuck the toes. Take your right hip to right shoulder to right hip, and go all the way over to the left. And go side to side like this, just stretching out the QL and the opposite oblique. Couple more. And then when you're ready, stillness. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, round. Good. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. And then neutral spine. We're going to walk the knees back. And we're going to put the right knee on the earth close to the wall. Okay, we'll take the left leg forward for King Arthur's pose. Untuck right toes. The toes point up. You could put a towel between the wall and your toes. And then bring your hands inside left foot. So this is a hip flexor stretch. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. We'll stay here for a little bit of that. Hands can be on blocks. You could also have elbows on blocks. Pelvic floor and low ribs in, and you'll tuck the tail a little bit, and you'll get a little bit more out of the hip flexors. Those of you who want, you can bring elbows down. That's going to give you a little bit more in that left hip, not so much the right hip flexors. You could bring elbows or hands to a block and tuck the tail and lift the heart. And then that gives me a little bit more in the front of that right leg. 4-8 breath, breathing into the count of 4 and breathing out to the count of 8. Finding what you need. Now, if you want to hit the quads a bit, the right quads, bring your hands to your left thigh and come up. Remember, pad that right knee if you need to. You can bring the shoulders over the hip bones. In 4-8 breath, just breathe in, breathe out. Those of you who can, you can lean back towards the wall if you want. Arms can go high. That will intensify the stretch. Find what you need. Breathing in and breathing out. 4-8 breath. Good job. Stay with it. And then when you're ready, come out of it and bring hands down to the earth. We'll hit the hamstrings again. So walk the left toes out to your own degree. Bend the knee as much as you need to and lift the left toes. And you can walk your hands forward if that feels good. Hands could be on blocks. You can stay here or fold down. Just a few breaths. So breathe into the count of 4. And breathe out to the count of 8. When you're ready, come out of it. So to come out of this, bring the left heel in. Turn the right toes to the floor behind you. Bring left knee to the mat. And bring the right knee forward. So we're going to put the left knee against the wall. Left toes point up. Right foot comes forward. Going back into King Arthur's pose. We have 2 minutes, 4-8 breath. Hands could be on the floor or on bricks. Pull the heart forward if you want. So take whatever variation feels good to you. And just keep that 4-8 breath. It's important. Breathing in and breathing out. Keep the tailbone tucked. Good. Now if you want, we'll stretch that quad. Walk your hands to your right thigh and come up. So you can bring the shoulders over the hips. Pad that left knee if you need to. And then breathe here. You can also take the arms high if it feels good. You can lace the hands, release the index fingers. Breathing, 4-8. Breathing with sound. Stay with it. Your last breath is here. Now when you're ready, come on out of it. You're going to walk the right toes out. Bending right knee if you need to. Lifting right toes. And then find your hamstring stretch. You can fold down as deep as your body will allow you to. You have 5 breaths here. Breathing with that sound. When you're ready, come on out of it. Walk the right foot under the right knee. Turn left toes to the floor. Bring the left knee forward. Come to your bum. Reverse table. Bring hands underneath your shoulders. If you have shoulder issues, don't do this, okay? Back to you have shoulder issues, come to bridge. And you'll lift and lower and bridge, right? Hands under shoulders for reverse table. Feet are hip width. Inhale, lift the hips up. And exhale, drop the butt. Inhale, lift. And exhale, drop. Inhale, lift. And drop. 2 more, lift up. And drop. Last one, lift up. And drop. Good job. Go ahead and cross the ankles. Now we are going to do hangman on the wall. It's a pretty intense stretch. I'll show you the version that's your goal, okay? And then I'll show you the modified version if you need it. For head on the wall, untuck toes, arms go wide, spread fingers, and then just melt your torso as you can to the floor. Big stretch in the front of the chest and the arms. If this is too intense, or you can stay there for as long as you want and then come up here for the remainder. You can have the knees on the mat, arms go wide, and then melt here, okay? So either place, I'm gonna put 1 minute. Are you with me? Let's go. So arms go wide, spread your fingers. I've got your timer on now. 4-8 breath is important, so stay with that 4-8 breath. Couple more breaths. You're almost there. Last breath. When you're ready, come on out of it. Push to child's. And rest. When you're ready, walk your hands to your knees. And then if you want, just stretch a little bit, just so the shoulders go back. I feel like I need to pull my shoulder heads together. And then go ahead and release. Good job. Go ahead and come to your bum. We're going to stretch that upper back. So spread the feet wide. Bring your hands to your waist. I turn the fingers out. Now, if you can, bring your elbows inside your knees and close your knees together. Now you're stretching the back of the shoulders for 8 breaths. We're just taking a few breaths here. Last breath. And then go ahead and release. Good job. Roll the arms around. Go the other way. Excellent. Do some of this for those wrists. Other way. Good job, yogis. Okay, let's go ahead and take cow face pose. Bring the right knee over the left knee. And then go ahead and bring your heels closer to your bum. Take your hands to the fronts of the feet. Put your thumbs inside the arches of your feet. And then inhale, lift the heart. And then exhale, fold. Try to pull your toes to the wall behind you. So you're stretching the front of your feet as you're stretching your right hip. Head is heavy, neck is soft for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Good. Spread the arms wide and bring the right arm under the left. Hold shoulders, backs of hands or palms, lift elbows up. Take fingers towards the right shoulder, left ear to the left shoulder. So you could also have your hands here. You do not have to have your fingers up. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down, chin to same collarbone. Inhale, lift the nose. Exhale, undo arms, bind hands, squeeze shoulder tips, and open up. Inhale, lift up, bring both hands down. Switch the legs, bring left knee in front of the right knee. And then bring the butt between the feet. Take the hands again over the toes, thumbs into the arches, and pull those toes to the wall behind you. Inhale, puff the heart. Exhale, fold over that leg. Stretching that left hip. Don't let your left hip be on the right heel. Inhale, come up. Good. Take the arms wide. Bring the left arm under the right. Hold shoulders, backs of hands or palms, elbows up. Fingers towards the left shoulder, right ear towards the right shoulder. Stretching left side and neck. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down, chin to same collarbone. Inhale, lift the nose. Exhale, undo arms, bind the hands, squeeze shoulder tips together and open. Inhale, release. Let's do camel once more on the wall. So you can tuck the toes or untuck the toes. Bring hip points to the wall and take hands to low back. Squeeze shoulder tips together. Inhale. Tuck the chin and then puff the heart. Find the bend in the upper mid-back. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit and rest. Now, you have the option to take one hand to the foot or both hands. Or just stay with hands at low back. Let's go up again. Knees under hips, hip points on the wall. Pelvic floor and lower ribs in, hands at low back, tuck chin. Find an inhale, lift the sternum. If you want, right arm high. Those who want, right hand, right heel, left arm high. If you want, left hand, left heel, open the heart. Keep the hips pressing on the wall for 3, 2, 1. Inhale up. Exhale, sit. Good job. Take a couple breaths. Pay attention to that beating heart. And we're going to go up one more time. Come on up. Hip points on the wall. Hands a little back. Tuck the toes if you want. Tuck your chin. On the inhale, lift the heart. If you want, left arm high. Those who want, left hand, left heel, right arm high. Right hand, right heel. Nice. Open the heart. Hip points on the wall. And keep breathing in, breathing out. 4-8. One more breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit. Well done. Hands at heart. Pay attention to that beating heart. What a gift it is. And then when you're ready, stretch the knees wide. Stretch the arms out and bow down. And keep breathing. Walk your hands towards your groin. Spread the legs wide. Good. Tint the fingers behind you. Inhale, puff the heart. And exhale, hinge just lightly. Just took a big back bend, so we don't want to go crazy with a forward fold yet. Breathing in and breathing out. And then inhale, come up. Bring right elbow to a block inside right knee or to the floor, and bring the left arm over the left ear. Reach your right fingers towards your right toe. Stay here. Right hand can go inside the right arch and just bend the heart to the sky. And for 3, 4-8 breath. And 2, 1. Inhale, come up. Other side, left elbow down. Right arm over right ear. Reach for that foot. You don't have to take it. And spin the heart to the sky. You just want to find the stretch in the right side body, wherever it is for your body. And then inhale, come all the way up. And then bring the left ankle over the right ankle. Inhale, lift the arms. Bend left knee, exhale, fold. Belly rest on the thighs. Head is heavy, neck is soft. Inhale, come up. Left foot next to right. Switch. Right ankle on top of left thigh. Inhale, lift. And exhale, hinge and fold. Bending right knee as much as you need to. Inhale, come up. Put right ankle outside left thigh. Take left hand outside right thigh. Lift right arm high. Bring right hand behind you. Lift the heart. Look over that right shoulder. If you want, left elbow outside right thigh. And stay with that breath. And go ahead and switch. Put the right foot next to the left foot outside right thigh, right arm across left shin, left arm high, left hand behind you, look over that shoulder, and just breathe that 4-8 breath. Good job, you guys. When you're ready, come on out of it. Last time for a fold, spread the legs wide. Remove the flesh from your sit bones. Remove the flesh from your thighs. You can point the toes, flex the feet, or demi point. Tint the fingers behind you. Inhale. Exhale, hinge. Those of you who can go a little bit deeper, arms forward. Maybe belly towards the floor and drop the head. 4-8 breath. When you're ready, come all the way back up and then come to the wall. Take the right leg to the wall like this. So we're going to do pigeon on the wall. Take the left ankle over the right thigh and bend the right knee. Flex the left foot, and then you can stay here. Arms can go wide. Now, the closer you get your butt to the wall, the deeper this stretch, okay? So you can walk it in a bit and put the foot on the wall. Big stretch in that left hip. I'm going to put a timer on you. 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Find that 4-8 breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Flex that left ankle. Breathe. Feel this in that left hip. At any time during your time here, if you need to deepen it, you can walk the butt in a bit and then bend that knee, and you'll find a deeper variation of the stretch. Let your shoulders melt into the earth. Try to relax all your muscles. Think wet noodle as best you can. Last breath. When you're ready, switch, straighten the right leg. Put the left foot on the wall and right ankle on that left thigh. Bend that left knee. Find your stretch here. Breathing in and breathing out. A 4-8 breath. Flex your right ankle. Remember, if you need to go deeper, go deeper. Final breath. Good. Go ahead and straighten left leg. Go ahead and take the legs wide. Stretch through the backs of those legs. Hands can go to the lower legs, the arches, maybe even peace fingers to thumbs, elbows towards the earth. If you want, bring left heel to the bum. And then straighten left leg, bring right heel to the bum. And you can do a little side to side like that, or you can keep the legs straight. Those of you who need happy baby, hands to arches, roll on your spine. Good. You can stay here with legs high. Those of you who want plow just for a little bit, bring hands to low back. If you have neck or low back issues or any kind of back issues, don't do this. Take toes to the wall behind you. Nice, hands at low back if your toes are off the floor, but if they're on the floor, hands to the floor as well. Breathe. And those of you who want shoulder stand, legs can go high. Bring knees to ears. And then come on out of it. Good. We'll finish our practice with legs on the wall. So just spread the legs wide and spread the arms wide and just rest. Breathing in and breathing out. Let your hips and shoulders and head just melt into the earth. Forget about the deep breathing. Return to that shallow breath that you don't even have to think about. Immense gratitude for everything you've been given. You can stay here as long as you'd like, but if you're ready to come out of it, bring the heels together. Bring the knees into the belly. Drop the legs to the right. And extend the right arm over the right ear. And stay here as I read to you. John 13, verse 34-35. Jesus said, "A new command I give you, love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another." John chapter 13, verses 34-35. When you're ready, come to that easy seat you started your practice in. Be mindful which leg you put in front. Change it up each time you arrive here. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Draw your shoulders towards your tailbone. Close your eyes and tuck your chin. And acknowledge the gift that you've been given. You have a beating heart. You have breath in your lungs. And every single breath you take is a great gift. We breathe together twice. Inhale, fill the lungs up. Retain the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, big sigh out. One more time. Inhale, fill the lungs up. Retain the breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. The strength in me honors the strength in each one of you with the deepest respect and with much love. Thank you for spending this time with me.